Madu, born and brought up here in Onitsha, Anambra State precisely. I started my football career here in Anambra State, Ado Girls Football Club. Before then, I went to school. My primary school education was Patrick Okoye Memorial Primary School, Onitsha, and Prince Memorial High School, Onitsha, also in Savoy. Then I started playing football when I was a kid. The first competition we went was Jinayesibo in Port Harcourt. I represented Onitsha, Ado Babes club. We went to Port Harcourt. From there, we played a competition. It was a national competition. I was picked from one woman called Princess Anabola Jegede for me to come and play for our team in Lagos. Which from Anambra State, I traveled to Lagos. I played in Jegede Babes of Lagos. From there, I played so many years. Then moved to Pelican Stars of Calabar. From Pelican Stars of Calabar, that is when I moved to Europe. I left Nigeria 2002 from Calabar. But before then, I won a lot of trophies with Ado Babes. I also won with Jegede Babes. And I won the FA Cup and league, now Nigerian league with Pelican Stars. From there, I was able to be picked to join the national team when I played Jegede Babes versus Police Machine of Lagos. Then that was how my breakthrough started in life. So I went to Norway. I left Nigeria 2002. My first team was El Sandviken Football Club of Norway in Bergen. From there, I played the Klepp Football Club of Norway too. Then from Klepp, I have to move to Sweden and play the Cubic Karlstad. That was where we went to our first World Cup, 1995, in Sweden. After Karlstad, I have to play in a club called Linköping in Sweden too. From Sweden, I think something happened when I was in Sweden, which I will know, maybe that is how God wanted it. When I was in Sweden playing for a club, I was invited to come and represent Nigeria. So when I left Sweden to come and represent Nigeria, on that process, my club refused me to come. Then I was the captain of the team in Cubic. And they said that I don't have to come and play for Nigeria, but because of the situation of the position we are in Sweden, so they were begging me to stay and play that match. And I said, no, I have to come back and represent my country. And that was far back 2006. From then, I now come back to Nigeria to play. During that time, I was sacked because I came to honor my Nigerian national team. But from there, after sacking all that time, we were about to go and meet. You know, we carried the cup, that Nations Cup. It was in Warri. Then after that, we were about to go and see Obasanjo because we are the victorious team then. So my visa was about 2 days. So we now decided to go back because of the rumor. It was on BBC everywhere that they are going to sack us for us refusing to play for our club. But our club, they were the people that permitted us. During our course of playing, they said they were not the people that permitted us because they really want me to play for the club. And I said it's better for me to come and represent my country. Because if I die today, they are going to bury me in Nigeria, not in abroad. So I decided to come back and play for the nation. After that, now I was in Nigeria for 2-3 months because it was like the club said they will not pay me my salary and things like that. But I really thank God that His Excellency then, President Obasanjo, was able to rescue us. They paid us our 3 months salary that they refused to pay us. And everything was settled. Then Anand said, because of that happened, I will not go back to Sweden to play in a team again. Out of a sudden, I was called again to come and play in one club in Sweden. Okay, I decided to go back. During the course of me going back, I was here to sign my contract. The same club that sacked me and said they did not sack me. So my agent then was able to produce the letter they gave to me, the sack letter. So then the Swedish Football Federation now told the club to leave me because they've seen that another club has called me. So I now played 1 more year in Sweden in a club called Linköping. After that, then I now came back to Nigeria. 2007, after 2007, then 2008, my former club I played in Norway now said that he had that I don't want to play again in Sweden. They now called me back. So I went back to the same Amazon. I played 2008, 2009. In 2010, I was able to get another contract in Kolbotn, still in Norway. From Kolbotn, I have to play for 1 year. Well, one funny thing is I don't normally sign 2 years contract in every club, because if I sign 2 years contract, it will make me more lazy. I normally sign 1 year so that I will give him my best, and I know before the contract, I don't sound proud here, but before the contract finish, because if I sign 1 year, it's going to give me that opportunity for me to be very, very serious, so that I can be able to get another contract. I was able to get another contract in the same Norway, Kolbotn. We carried third. I was also people that make the team to carry third in that league. From that Kolbotn, I was able to get another contract. Another club called me. That is Aversnes, the club you can see me here with them. I played for them for 4 years. To be honest, when I landed in that place, I was so happy, because it has never happened to me before. For you to come in a country, in a club, where the club will present 2 contracts for you to choose. Then I gave me 2 contracts to choose. Of course, I'm a human being, I have to choose the one that is bigger. And I choose the one that is bigger and better. What they told me, they said they really want to be in that league. Their aim is to be in the league. And I tell them, okay, I will do my best to make sure that they stay in the league, because they normally hear about me and what I can do. I said, it's not me, it's God and my hard work. So from that 2011, I was able to play in that Aversnes, which is the club I called my home, because they really treated me well, and I was able to give him my best in that club. So from there, I played 1 year, played 2 years, played 3 years, and during that course of playing, I also played 4 years there. So they were the people that gave me a breakthrough to become a coach. But before then, I have gone to 6 Nations Cup with Nigerian when I was playing, 4 World Cup, and 2 Olympics. Right now, I am the most capped player. What do you mean by capped player? I have gotten, I am the player in Nigeria, both life or death, men or female, that have represented Nigeria. First to get 101 caps in Nigerian national team. From there, and I am also the first African to coach a club in Europe there. Then from that place, my club, they were able to give me the breakthrough, which they enrolled me to go for coaching. I never knew that coaching was calling me, because I wanted to go into importation. But you don't know what God had for you. So it was then that they now gave me a breakthrough. First of all, when they started with that, I thought it was a joke, and I decided not to honor that coaching this thing. And they have to force me to go into it. I was the only girl among 35 men in that coaching course. As God may have it, I was able to skate through. But then, sorry to say, I pretended as if I don't understand Norwegian. But when I went there, it was Norwegian, it was Norway, Norsk, they call it, they normally used to teach us. But before then, when I was in that Aversnes, even when I was in Norway, I go to Norwegian class. I was able to study it for 11 months. But I'm lucky to get it in 6 months, so I can speak a very good Norwegian. So when I went back to my club, Aversnes, they now enrolled me for this coaching stuff. So I was able to do my UEFA C license. With I am the only woman out of the 35 men. So when the result came up, they now showed my club that I really did well. Out of 35, I was able to be the second person in that with Norwegian language. So the club now told me that even the young players that are there, they really said they look up to me. And they told my club, even if I retire playing, they would like me to go to coach them. So they gave me, though they decided to put me to be the chief coach of the first division. First division is the people that sit on the bench on the Premier League. So you can be, so they elevated me to be the second assistant coach of the Premier League club, then the chief coach of the first team. I was given the opportunity to go for coaching, and not only being a coach there, I was also a coach developer. They also introduced me to some of the young kids that I have to develop their skill. It's both girls and boys. I normally do that program every Saturday. Then the other, my team, I normally be with my team. The one I'm the assistant to, the Premier League and the first division. And also from there I'm a coach developer. So during this period I'm in nervousness. they were able to come here and they saw the way I relate with the youth. So they decided to talk to me to be able to go up with this youth program in that place. So we normally do this program they call summer camp. During summer, the girls and boys 7 years to 16, 17, I normally do summer camping for them. We were able to get about 300, 500 kids while I'm in Norway. So during that process, then Nigeria called me to come back and be in the national team. That was 2018. Then I have to come back and honor the national call. I was the assistant coach of the Nigerian women national team players called Super Falcon. I assisted Thomas Denaby, the white man. We went for a competition, pre-competition. The first one was Wafu B. That Wafu B is the home-based players that are not in the national team. Was the Wafu B. Then we went there in Cote d'Ivoire. We were able to carry third. The medal is here. We were able to carry third in our first assignment. Then the second assignment also we took first. Then from there, because we are picking the player, we want to use the home base to pick the player that we are going to introduce to the senior national team that we are taking to the World Cup 2019 in France. So we are able to have to come first in the one of the 2019. Then from 2019, then we went to the World Cup. So going to the World Cup now, when we came back, my contract expired with them, which I'm hoping that we are going to renew by the special grace of God. So when I came back now, I decided to come back because I see in Nigeria that since I've been in the national team and since we left this place, since I left Nigeria, we have not produced people that are like us. We can be able to say, okay, these are the people that is going to take over from us. You know, when you finish something like this, if you go to Europe, people will ask you, how many of them have you trained? So I decided to come up with this initiative because here in Nigeria, in Africa, nobody gives women voice, especially the young kids. Everybody is going for male. So I decided to go for female. Why? Because when I started, my mom did not want me to play football. And football made me what I am today. I have been in so many countries, over 28 countries in the whole world. Now that I'm back, I decided to give back, to pick the younger ones that I feel that they are going to take over from us. I'm being a role model, and I was given an ambassador of football in Anambra State. So I decided to come up with this initiative because my mother did not want me to play football. I am a girl. Now I know in eastern part of Nigeria, yeah, they normally say that girls normally end up in kitchen. But now you can see that we have what we take for us to give these young kids opportunity and to take them away from the street. You know, this is the time. If you don't get them when they are young, maybe I don't know where their life is going to end. Some of them, you can see most of them. That is why I came up with this type of initiative for us to get this for the youth. So that is why I started with this. My goal one is to produce to discover the younger one that is we are going to integrate to the national team, to discover the young talent and the young female footballers that is going to take over from us in the Falcon team. And also to create an avenue where these girls will know their dream and they will be able to follow their dream. Came back to Nigeria to start off this initiative because here in Nigeria, and I came to Anambra State because this is where I was born and brought up. That is why I came back to do this in Anambra State here, to pick players that we are going to help. I started this initiative called Maureen Madu Football Kiddies. That is what it's all about. So we are here to give a girl child hope and to make their dream come true and to discover talent because you know, youth, when you train a youth, you know what it is in our society now. We normally do a football camp. Yeah, we did the one of December. We started 2020, December 19th. I was there, I went to the churches, I went to schools to let them know that this is what we want to do for the youth, that they should allow their kids, the girl child, to come up so we'll be able to see them. So I was able to do it in Anglican girls. When I was doing it 2020, I was able to get about 120 kids and some officials. So from there, I started picking the ones that have talent, can be able to integrate. So during this time, the first one we did was December, the second one was April. On that process, we now had this opportunity to come and showcase their talent. So one of my friends that is in US told me that he wants me to give her 3 players that is going to be on scholarship in US. But looking at the things, the way things, I noticed that most of them, though we encourage them to go to school and also play football. So the next one, the people that saw me, some of my colleagues that saw me when I normally carry players to Denmark when I'm in Norway. So I decided to do that. On the process of them seeing what I'm doing, they are following me in Twitter, Facebook, and they decided to give us an opportunity for us to come and participate in this Denmark Cup that over 1,000 youths, they are coming to participate. So I decided for us to go to the girls because we are promoting the girls' child. We went to the one we are going for now is girls under 16 to this competition in Denmark. We say it's 1.5 years now. We started on the 19th of December 2020. It has been up and down because I have a lot of experience being a Nigerian. The first time I traveled abroad, when I landed there, look at me, I left Nigeria that is about 35 degrees. I was only landing in a country that is -6. So me landing in the plane, you know, when you come out in a country that is very cold, you know, when you talk, you normally have this smoke. So I was like, is this what I'm going to see here? But because I really want to follow my career and my dream, so when I landed, I didn't even know that the club had been following me. So when I landed there, I have a lot of my banners all over the place for them to welcome me. So first of all, they took us to the hotel. So when I landed, the hotel they took us, I couldn't see GAYRi, I couldn't see fufu. What I saw was all these vegetables and rice. I was like, is this how I'm going to survive? And coming from a place that is very warm and playing in a place that is very cold. It was God and the hard work I was able to scale through. And from now on, I see where I am in football. The challenges was one, the weather was very, very cold, like I said. And the type of food, you know, living in a country that you normally see everything you want. Going to that place, you are specifically eating so thing that is not versatile like you see here. It's a very big challenge. And playing without your family and staying alone, and they know what it is to travel all the way from Nigeria to far away Europe. I'm advising and pleading to the parents to allow their children to follow their dream, especially the girl child. Even if they want to play football, table tennis, any type of sport that they want to do, they should please allow them and support them because you don't know what they are going to be in future.